smarter purchases to protect the environment. In 2010, the world produced 25 billion shoes. That's millions of pairs of shoes every day. And you may not realize it, but producing those shoes took a lot of energy and emitted a lot of greenhouse gases. So we come to this very familiar place where we feel bad about our impact on the environment. You already felt bad about how much you drove this week or how long you left the lights on. And now I'm telling you, you have to feel bad about wearing shoes. But there's good news. We at FootPrint have come up with a way for you to turn that environmental awareness into environmental action. So our app gives you clear, simple information about how your products that you're buying impact the planet, and then you can make quick, easy decisions that reduce your personal footprint. So let's see how it works. I'm out shopping for shoes. There's a pair that I'm interested in knowing the environmental impact. I pull up FootPrint, scan the barcode. I get a product information page with a simple footprint rating that tells me how bad is this pair of Nikes compared to other shoes in its category in terms of environmental impact. Our app is connected to social media, so we can share this new information with our friends. If I like a product, I click favorite, and then I go to the favorites page so that I can compare it directly with other products I've browsed lately. So we see that that pair of Nikes is, in terms of impact, not the greenest shoe, but also not the worst that it could be.
Now that you've seen how our app works, and we can show you a demo during the Q&A, let me tell you a little bit about our approach and what makes us unique from other apps in the market. We're building a mobile platform that is extendable through APIs to other e-commerce sites. And really, what makes us so special is that we're integrating big data analytics into the energy economy to provide that information straight to the consumer instantly and easily so they can make better choices. We use raw lifecycle data on materials and manufacturing steps to extrapolate out the thousands of products that are using our algorithms. And what this means is that consumers have a fast, easy way to make better choices, feel good, and be social about it. Businesses get more information about consumer habits, the where, when, why, how of their shopping experience. And the manufacturers get instant feedback about their products, and also they get good PR when they make good decisions for green economy. And what we're doing is we're engaging consumers on a whole new level, which is really the first peel of a huge onion that is untapped at this point. The impact goes way beyond the shoes alone. What this does is it creates a demand for information about the energy that goes into manufacturing a product. And once we establish this use case for big data plus energy, the consumers will demand this in more products, and we won't be the only one who makes products of this nature, which extends the impact of this company. So the way we measure energy impact is something we call cradle to shelf. So consumers know what goes into the product that they're buying. We look at the raw materials, the manufacturing, as well as the transportation of the product. And again, we use specific information about those steps in order to extrapolate to all the products. And once we've established the shoe, that's really just the first step, because now that we have data on our textiles and other materials, we can extend to other types of products. And we can also start moving into water usage, toxicity, and other environmental impact assessments for the consumer. But really, this is about making it simple to make a better choice every day that leads to a big impact overall. So we hope you're ready to take the next step with us.
Process to actually get all that information, or are you going to leverage other
Certainly. The data is one of the key competitive advantages here. We have data from open source lifecycle analysis on all the materials that goes in the shoe. There's only about less than 50 different materials and different manufacturing processes out there. So as we catalog these different materials and manufacturing processes, our algorithm gets smarter and smarter. So over time, the reliability of the result gets even more accurate. But really, this is about providing something to a consumer that gives them a relative rating of different products, not the actual energy usage, which doesn't require us to be as exact. And as long as the brand is building what we're able to do is establish that behavior and work with partners to audit our assessments, and as well as experts. There are experts at MIT and other places that do this life cycle analysis in detail.
Mark, did you say there's an
Oh, yes. So if you have this, so we built a mobile app that does the scanning process and returns. We have a database that is returning live results of the score. So here's our mobile app, and we have a button that says scan it. So what that does is allows us to scan the code right here, and it brings up a URL which ties to the database that we built that returns the score. So if we build on that score, the interface for the images, that's where we are right now in Hackathon. And we started this weekend. We're not developing it.
Just to be clear, your per unit location-based buying choice has to be an average of transportation cost, or are you actually figuring out transportation costs here versus Seattle versus Vermont?
What's interesting about starting with shoes is that transportation is about 2% of the cradle to shelf global warming impact. So in some ways, if you just say from China to the US, then you're good to go.
Thank you very much. Great job.